This week is about to feel so different for you. Welcome in, my beautiful Aquarians, to your weekly reading. I truly hope you're doing well, but we're going to begin and pull a couple oracles from the Salt and Sea Energy Oracle deck. And then to further clarify each one, we have the Modern Witch Tarot deck to utilize. So let's do one more shuffle. One more shuffle for Aquarius to begin for this upcoming week. Alrighty, we have the Fish card. We have the Hermit Crab card, which came out in the last attempt, as well as the Peer card. We're going to go with those three, and I feel like there's good news. There's a yes, a positive outcome of some sort to look forward to throughout this week. And I feel like there are some of which onto the reading that are predicting accurately, being drawn to that seahorse. But as well, they're saying there's a need to proceed with caution, whether it's in regards to your finances, somebody in your life, or a particular situation you're committed to. Tread carefully. Anyways, take that as you may. But the Fish card talking about paying attention to your dreams is going to be essential this week. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's one, if not multiple dreams when you're sleeping that you're going to remember selectively, or in general, jot them down. Even if you don't normally or want to, it's going to benefit you down the line. But I wouldn't also be surprised if your daydreams are coming into play from the past and currently, where you're drifting to, where you want to be otherwise, what you wish to see transform. And I want to say the potentials, the possibilities being imagined, and therefore Spirit is saying, watch them come to be. So I would say tread carefully, kind of like I reminded Libra in their reading. But there's something about you being able to imagine, to believe, and therefore manifest, and maybe even co-create, whether you realize it or not. But the Hermit Crab card talking about resourcefulness and adaptability. So yeah, it's a week, my friend, where things are going to feel different in certain ways. So therefore, you're going to need to adapt. Certain occurrences, or maybe an adjustment, a change or two in your external reality throughout the week, whether it's expected or not, is going to need your adaptability once again. It's going to require that. But I feel like you're needing to utilize what you have at hand in one, if not multiple ways, in a very resourceful way. Whether you're tight on money, tight on other resources, I feel like you're needing to make something work for you, make something last. I'm hearing the word stretch. But I also feel like this is a week of new money, new resources coming in, new benefits, all right? And for some of which is a new situation you're needing to implement, adapt to, or acquire. But either way, I feel like this is, in one way, shape, or form, now and more so in the future, requiring your resourcefulness and adaptability, okay? But I also feel like there's one or two moments, interestingly enough, throughout the week where you want to retract into your shell, is what I'm getting. Where you don't want to be surrounded by all these people or within this situation. You maybe just want to be, within your hermit mode. And Spirit saying that's probably because the majority of which onto the reading are at least partially empathic, or simply are feeling affected by this and that. Understandable. But the Peer card speaking upon you decide, and the choice is yours. I mean, that's pretty damn clear right there, reminding you that this is a time period for you where you're in the driver's seat, where you can choose selectively utilizing your intuition and once again, selectively Spirit's guidance. But to ignore the messages coming through completely is going to be a disadvantage to you. I also feel like you could be a source of clarity for yourself. I mean, it reminds me of me being a reader, and at times I can be for myself, but I do see that playing out for some of which onto the reading differently. But yeah, they're saying you might be at a crossroads or have certain little decisions, but you decide, my friend, and this may support or not support a bigger decision for you down the line that's, I feel like, more important. So they're saying don't forget the bigger picture or the bigger goal or two at hand. But let's pull some tarot. I just heard you walk the path you walk, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful, all right? Or at least it's meant to be, even if it hasn't felt that way or fully that way up until this point. Your path is meant to feel more beautiful, more enjoyable, more fulfilling moving forward. And so I sense that's why maybe certain levels of rejection, maybe even acceptance took place recently, certain twists and turns, if we're to be completely honest. And for some, that might be why you went through some lack, or have been. But to pull right from the middle for the fish card, we have the Ace of Pentacles, my friend. Beautiful. They're saying pay attention to your dreams in one way, shape, or form that seems tied to your money, or will be rewarding to the furthest extent for a select few. But either way, that's going to apply. But I do sense that there's a time and a place for everything, and time will be on your side throughout the week, whether it feels that way or not. You'll be in the right place when you're meant to. You'll accomplish what you're meant to at the right time. And therefore prevented or distracted purposely at a different time. And so I feel like there's also a moment or two throughout the week where you feel like a fish out of water. And this may be, all right, recognition coming into play for some, but it may also be a reminder or an informing moment of where you're not meant to be, what you're meant to steer clear of, and what is more so meant for you moving forward. I also wouldn't be surprised if there's one or two dreams for you individually throughout the week that's pertaining to money and how that's meant to improve for you greatly moving forward. But a select few drawn to the reading as well. There's a dream or two throughout the week needing to be paid attention to that is speaking upon the potential for a financial investment for the future. And if that's the case, you've already been thinking about it, okay? And I feel like either way, the dreams that we were speaking about are very positive or meant to be. All right, so please take them that way. The Hermit Crab card, let's further clarify that one. Ooh, the Hermit card, absolutely. So yeah, this is a week where they're reiterating there's a lot of alone time. There's a lot of solo adventures, solo accomplishments, things being thought about, contemplated, revisited, and accomplished once again by yourself. And that's not a bad thing. I feel as if this reminds you of how strong you are, maybe is reiterating or highlighting how things are affecting you and how to adjust, how to adapt moving forward more so. But there's also something about you being a star this week definitely highlights the fact that you are a star in the making in your own way, and people are viewing you as this, as somebody who's glowing, somebody who's talented and knows what they're doing. And I feel like it's a week where you're needing to adapt to the eyes being peeled upon you, gaining that attention and being recognized in certain ways. Let's pull a couple, or one rather, for the Peer card. Alrighty, we got the Six of Wands. Yeah, they're saying when you decide, when you trust your intuition, and you allow for Spirit to guide you through it all, you're going to be victorious. I feel like there's a decision from the past of reminding you is leading you towards a lot of victory, a lot of success, a lot of happiness and fulfillment for you. But there's going to be certain small decisions when it comes to holding back, when it comes to an opportunity to spend more money, when it comes to overdoing it in certain ways, when you decide when to accomplish something, how to do so. Doing things your Aquarian way, that's going to leave you with more victory throughout the week. But I also feel like you're being prepared for certain important choices for the future that you're not aware of as of right now, and they're drawing me to the V again. All right, you will be victorious. I feel like this is a week of your intuition growing before your very eyes, and Spirit is showing me hands clapping. I feel like there are to be certain people at a distance and maybe close up for some, applauding you, clapping, awarding you in one if not multiple ways. But Spirit, I want to say some of your guides are definitely in the background, or surrounding you rather, clapping, saying, Aquarius, you're doing well, you're succeeding, you're changing the outcome for you, you're changing the game for you, and you're getting closer to your destiny throughout the week. It feels like people will naturally feel connected to you, drawn to you. And I want to say your body of work for some, or bodies, but naturally you're going to feel drawn to, connected to, desiring who and what you're meant to throughout the week. And this will play into the strategic progression and twists and turns of this time period for you. Aquarius, it's a time where, again, you're meant to be victorious. You're meant to be gaining more moving forward. You're meant to be dreaming and seeing your dreams become reality. But it's a time for you to adapt, to be resourceful once again, to embrace your alone time and what you feel connected to. But it's a time for you to remember that things are meant to improve moving forward, and to all the meanwhile embrace that different feeling. All right? So I hope this was truly helpful. I'm sending you so much love and light. Definitely go enjoy your week, Aquarius, and I'll see you next time.